everyone, this is Rabnir's blog Animation Bliss, and welcome to another top 10 video. So for this video, I will be listing my top 10 most anticipated animated movies for 2026. Now, I know that this video came out pretty late. Usually whenever I do my top 10 most anticipated movies list, I usually try to do them in the early part of January, but because I was out of town for the first half of January, I wasn't able to put this video out on time. So here is this video, and there's a lot of interesting movies coming out in 2026. So I can't wait to go through this list with you guys. Now here are a few warnings. Number one, this list is based off of my personal opinions, so there might be some animated movies that are coming out this year that are not on this list. So if there are any other animated movies that didn't make it on this list that you guys think that I should have talked about, please let me know in the comments down below. And number two, there's a possibility that some of these animated movies that's on this list might not be released in 2026. Like, there's a lot of animated movies I've done in the past where they were delayed constantly, so there's a possibility that some of the animated movies on this list might be delayed to 2027 or 2028 and so on and so forth. So if you see any of the movies on this list that make it into like next year's most anticipated animated movies list, then it's possible that that movie got delayed. And now let's get started with this list. So GOAT is an animated movie that's going to be released on February 13th, 2026, and the summary states, Will, a small goat with big dreams, gets a once-in-a-lifetime shot to join the pros and play Roarball, a high-intensity co-ed, full-contact sport dominated by the fastest, fiercest animals in the world. Will's new teammates aren't thrilled about having a little goat on their roster, but Will is determined to revolutionize the sport and prove once and for all that smalls can ball. He has to do something he has never done before. So this movie sounds really unique in this premise. So this movie seems like it's a mixture of Zootopia and basketball, and that's what really made me interested in this movie, is that it's a movie that features animal characters playing basketball or war ball or just some type of fantasy name for basketball. And this has me really interested in this movie because I never thought that I would see an animated movie where you have animal characters playing basketball. So I'm really interested in this movie, and I can't wait to watch this movie soon. So the next movie that I'm interested in checking out is Wildwood, and the synopsis states, a girl's desperate quest to save her baby brother unfolds into a spectacular high-stakes adventure through a forbidden forest full of enchanted creatures, endearing allies, and formidable adversaries, where an entire hidden realm hangs in the balance. Now, Wildwood is one of those movies that showed up in my previous most anticipated animated movies list, and for some reason this movie keeps getting delayed each year, but it seems like that 2026 is going to be the year that Wildwood finally gets released. And I'm actually really excited to check out this movie because it's about a sister trying to rescue her baby brother, and this reminds me so much of Labyrinth, where that's the plot line where a girl named Sarah tries to rescue her baby brother Toby from the Goblin King. So I'm really excited to check out this movie, and the movie is set to come out in October 23rd, 2026. So Hex is an upcoming animated Disney film that will be released in November 25th, 2026, and the synopsis states, an awkward teenage boy and his type A mom discover that what makes him unusual might be magical powers that would turn their lives and a secret world of magic upside down. So even though we don't really have any real images to this film, I am excited about this movie because this movie is all about magic, and it's been a while since I've seen an animated Disney film. I meant to watch Zootopia 2 last year, but I didn't get a chance to. But yeah, I'm always interested in checking out another Disney animated film, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking out Hex. So the next movie that I'm interested in checking out is The Cat in the Hat, and this movie is set to release in November 6, 2026. And the synopsis for this film states, doing what he does best, the cat spreads joy to kids in his hilarious signature and seemingly irrelevant way, transporting them and audience on a fantastical journey through a world they've never seen before. Our hero takes on his toughest assignment yet for the III Institute for the Institution of Imagination and Inspiration, LLC, to cheer up Gabby and Sebastian, a pair of siblings struggling to move to a new town. Known for taking things too far, this could be this agent of chaos's last chance to prove himself or lose his magical hat. So this is actually a very interesting take on the Cat in the Hat story. Like, I actually thought that this was going to be a straight up adaptation of the original children's book, but it seems like they're going to take a lot of liberties with the story itself. I'm just hoping that this movie is way better than the live action movie that was released in 2003 starring Mike Myers. I honestly did not like that movie at all. I think it pretty much destroyed everything that I loved about the Cat in the Hat in that movie. But anyway, here's to hoping that this animated version of the Cat in the Hat proves to be much better. And again, I hope that this movie turns out to be pretty good because the premise sounds really interesting to me. So the next film on the list is Forgotten Island, which is set to be released in September 25th, 2026, and the synopsis states, Joe and Raisa find themselves stranded on the fantastic world of the Forgotten Island of Nakali. They find that their only way home might come at the expense of a lifetime of memories and emotions. So this sounds like a really interesting movie. Like, this movie just popped out of nowhere, and I'm actually really interested in the premise of this movie. Like, it's about these two people going on an island where they start forgetting about their memories. So this has a really interesting premise, and I can't wait to check out this movie soon. So the next movie I'm interested in checking out this year is Hoppers, and it's coming out in March 6, 2026. And the synopsis states, scientists have discovered how to hop human consciousness into lifelike robotic animals, allowing people to communicate with animals as animals. Animal lover Mabel seizes an opportunity to use the technology, uncovering mysteries within the animal world that are beyond anything she could have imagined. So this definitely sounds like a very interesting premise, like the fact that you can transfer a human consciousness into a robotic animal's body. That sounds really interesting to me, and the fact that it's from Disney and Pixar makes it really interesting to me since I love Disney and Pixar, and I've been dying to see another original Pixar movie come out for so long at Disney, so I can't wait to check out this movie soon. So the next movie on this list is Toy Story 5, which is set to be released on June 19th, 2026, and the synopsis states, when Bonnie receives a lily pad tablet as a gift and becomes obsessed, Buzz, Woody, Jessie, and the rest of the gang's jobs become exponentially harder when they have to go head-to-head with the all-new threat to playtime. So I have a confession to make to you guys. I haven't seen Toy Story 3 and 4 yet, so I'm kind of behind on what's going on with the Toy Story universe at this point, but I put this movie on my list because I love Toy Story, and whenever I get the chance to watch Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4, hopefully I'll be able to watch Toy Story 5 and see what's been going on with the Toy Story universe. But this is still a movie I'm really interested in checking out because I love the Toy Story franchise, and I can't wait to see more movies from the Toy Story franchise. So the next movie on my list is the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and this is set to be released on April 1st, 2026. And the plot hasn't been announced yet, but I'm still really looking forward to this movie because I really enjoyed the first Mario movie, and I really love how faithful they were to the games in the first movie. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of the Mario movies, and I'm really excited to check out this movie, especially since it's going to have Rosalina and Yoshi in this movie. So I'm really excited to check out this new movie. The next movie on this list is Coyote vs. Acme, which is set to be released on August 28, 2026. And the synopsis states, after Acme products fail him one too many times in his dog pursuit of the Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote decides to hire a billboard lawyer to sue the Acme Corporation. So if you've been following me on my main channel, Rabbit Ears Blog, you may have noticed that I've been reporting a lot of news regarding Coyote vs. Acme, and the reason why that this particular movie has been in the movie news for so long was because Warner Brothers keep trying to scrap this movie, and now it seems like Warner Brothers is finally releasing this movie, or at least another company is finally releasing this movie. So I'm really happy to see that this movie is finally getting released, because I've been looking forward to watching this movie for years, ever since Warner Brothers tried to scrap this movie so many times, and now we finally get to see this movie in all its glory. And the premise of this movie sounds really interesting to me, because we actually have Wile E. Coyote sue Acme Corporation, which is like something that's been a long time coming for this franchise. So I can't wait to see where this movie goes, and I'm just really excited that this movie is finally being released after all this time. Before we get to our number one pick on this list, here are a few words from the channel. All aboard the animated social media express. Want to send some treats my way? Then follow me on Twitter. Want to join our special animation community? Then join our Discord group, Animation Bliss. Want to see more updates on our YouTube videos? Then check out our Facebook group, Animation Bliss. Want to download on everything going on with this channel? Then check all of the above. And now, back to the video. So my number one pick for my most anticipated animated movie in 2026 is The Legend of Aang. And this movie is set to be released on October 9th, 2026, and the synopsis states, Avatar Aang, the world's last airbender, learns of an ancient power that could have saved his culture from extinction. With the help of his friends, he embarks on a global quest to find it before it falls into the wrong hands and threatens to upend the peace they sacrifice everything to achieve. Now, this storyline sounds really interesting. I absolutely love Avatar The Last Airbender, and I was wondering about what was going on with Aang and his friends between the original series and between The Legend of Korra. So now we're finally getting a movie about what Aang was doing when he was all grown up after the events of the first Avatar series. And I can't wait to see what Aang is going to do in this movie and see what he looks like as a grown-up in this movie. So I'm really excited to check out this movie pretty soon. And this is my most anticipated animated film for 2026. So those are my top 10 most anticipated animated films for 2026, and I'm really looking forward to seeing all of these movies. I hope all of the movies come out in 2026 and we don't get any more delays with some of these animated movies. So tell me in the comments down below, what are some of your most anticipated animated movies that you want to see in 2026? Please let me know in the comments down below. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Rabbia's blog of Animation Bliss, and I'll see you guys later. Hey animation fans, like this video? If you want to see more animated content from this channel, then please hit that big old animated subscribe button so that you can get more awesome content from this channel.